Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have a beauty box that I am a subscriber of. I did the annual subscription to the Allure Beauty Box for the second year in a row. I did it once before, but I had skipped like a year or two in between, but I think it is such a great value for just $25 per month. But if you do a multi-month subscription or the annual, for example, you save quite a bit of money. I think my annual brings the cost of each month's box down to like $18 or something. It's really, really good. I do have a link for you that I will put in the description box below, and that will save you $10. Just as a fair warning, just so that you know a little bit about the inner workings of my channel right now, for whatever reason, there are not a lot of boxes coming in. Usually the first week of the month is really, really slow, but I also have multiple jobs, so I try to do all of my filming for the week on 1 or 2 days, just so that I have time for my other jobs, time for the very limited amount of product photography that I do over on my Instagram account for this channel. But these days it's been like, I'm hoping that something arrives in the mail and then I'm trying to film it same day, and it's getting a little bit hectic, and I do have a trip coming up, so you might see me going back to every other day or just taking like a week off so that I can get back into the right cadence. So that was just my fair warning for those of you who love the daily videos. I love them too, but I have to make it work for my channel. So this box I just think is wonderful. We always get 6 or more products. There's always a value of at least $100, and one of the reasons that I did decide to subscribe again for this year is because they've been doing some customization. Not with all of the products, there are very few boxes that do that, but at least one and at least every other month. So I love that, especially when it comes to the makeup items. It's really nice to be able to get a shade that you think is going to work for your complexion. So inside we do still get a nice little booklet that has a letter from the beauty editor, and then they talk individual beauty editors talk about their reasons for choosing the items that are in the box for that month. So I think it's pretty good. There's usually at least 3 full-size items, which is also really nice. I know some of us prefer to get, you know, the sample sizes or the deluxe sizes because you get to try really cool brands, and then you don't necessarily have a buildup of product in your home. I totally get that, but I also love, value-wise, getting the full-size products. So spring it on! Spring is in the air, and we've captured all the joy and optimism of the season in our Allure Beauty Box for April. What better way to make a fresh start as things warm up than a brand new YSL lipstick? Yes, indeed, we got a Yves Saint Laurent lipstick, and that was one of the customizable items. It says it's a perfect glossy look for the season, easy to apply, a theme for the low maintenance, high impact vibe of this month's box. You're also getting, I'm not going to tell you, they give so many times, she does so many spoilers. So this is what it looks like. Usually there's a whole page for each item, and there are all kinds of discount codes inside as well. So it is really nice in terms of if you find a product that you love, you can get more of it for a discounted price, because it's all kind of fueled by Allure magazine, which is, I mean, I don't subscribe to any glossy beauty magazines anymore, but I used to love them. So I know we're going digital. I know that's like eco-friendly, but there's something about having something like tactile and in your hands, right? So this is really fun. Okay, so let's see if I can go maybe in order. Everything's just kind of, honestly, just thrown in there, but I've never really had any major damage. But I do want to go ahead and look at the Yves Saint Laurent. We have our Candy Glaze Lip Gloss Stick in, it was Beige Bliss, Scenic Brown, Showcasing Nude, or Nude Pleasure. So not a lot of pigment, even though like the colors themselves look pretty dark, you can see, but you know, not a lot of color because it's pretty sheer, I think. It says why you'll love it. Each one of these gorgeous neutrals is an easy way to look chic and comes in an eye-catching tube. It is very pretty, and it's probably got that magnetic closure we love. You'll look forward to pulling out of your bag. The formula's sheer color is buildable and has a pretty sheen, perfect for natural looks or layering for a bit more oomph. The finish makes lips look healthy with a soft shine, and you get to pick your favorite shade to receive in your box. How you use it. I love how they have a like how to use it for this kind of product. Swipe the bullet on and keep layering until you've got the intensity that you like. So really fun, kind of like that hot pink. I mean, I don't know, it looks kind of like Barbie-ish. Let's see what color I got. I don't know if it says. I got the Beige Bliss. Interesting, interesting. I guess I could have got, oh, see, so this does not look beige to me. Does that look beige to you guys? I mean, look at that, right? So it's kind of crazy, but let's see. Let me see if I can make it go up a little bit. I'm trying to like screw it so it comes up a little bit. And it's clicking. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do a swatch because this is an item I'll keep. Oh, there's way more color in that than I was expecting, you guys. Wow, they made it sound like it was gonna be super duper sheer. That's awesome. That's a great color. I'm super into that. I'm like, I would have not guessed that that was Beige Bliss. To me, that does not look like Beige Bliss, but that is the, that's the one that it came in. So, and then this just snap closed? Yes, it does. It snaps closed nicely. Hopefully I didn't smash it. I don't think so. I think it has a little bit of room up there in the top. Hopefully. Otherwise I needed to pull that down. No, I didn't make a mess. But wow, so much more color than I was expecting. Really nice. Awesome. And it felt good. So the retail value on that is normally $42. And we got it in a $25 box with even more stuff. So really, really awesome that you get an Allure Beauty Box because they get to work with these brands and get us beautiful deals. Wow, I'm really impressed by that. I was a little like, sheer lip gloss. I'm not gonna use that. Totally gonna use that. Okay, guys, so then we have our Rhodiol, which we know and love this brand. I know a lot of you love like the dragon's blood. This is their vitamin C papaya enzyme scrub. Why you'll love it, if this yellow tube could also make coffee, it would be the perfect wake-up call. The bright, crisp scent is a fresh way to start the day, and the gel, with a slightly gritty texture, feels amazing and helps skin feel smoother and softer on the spot. Exfoliating papaya enzymes and brightening vitamin C help make skin look more radiant in the long run. So it sounds, oh, it says, so how you'll use it. I actually need this because I'm like, is this for the whole body or is this just for my face? Because I try to avoid exfoliators on my face just because I have rosacea. I have kind of sensitive skin these days. So I usually try not to have anything with like grit in it. Body, fair game. All right, so it says splash a little water on your face, squeeze the scrub onto your fingertips, gently massage it over damp skin and let it sit for a minute or two so that papaya enzymes can get to working before rinsing. This makes for a morning ritual that's refreshing and restorative for your senses and for your complexion. Retail value, you guys, is $50 for 70 milliliters. And I think we got 70 milliliters. So this is one of our other full-size products. So that is pretty impressive that between our first two full-size products that we talked about, we already have a value of $92 in the box. So they're going to hit that $100 mark real fast. Like I said, sometimes it's way, way over $100 in value, but that's just what they promise you. So then it looks like we've got another full-size product from Sachajuan. I can't say Sachajuan. I've heard people say that and I'm like, no, I live in California. This is Sachajuan. It says, why you love it. This leave-in turns meh hair days into great ones. It defines waves and curls, protects against damage from hot tools, and adds a ton of shine without feeling sticky, and that makes it a versatile styling cream for getting polished looks with minimal effort on straight, wavy, or curly hair. Well, since I don't do a lot of styling, maybe I could use this styling cream when I am doing more of an updo and I want to get rid of some like wispies just to have a little bit more. I don't really curl my hair, honestly, so I might pass this on to someone, but it's a value of $39 for 125 milliliters, which is the size that we got in the box. So yes, we've surpassed our $100 mark by quite a bit. So we're like at 130 or something now. So it says we do have a promo code. How you'll use it: rake a generous dollop through damp hair, then style or air dry. So I could definitely do that maybe on the ends. I don't know. I don't want it to like get, maybe I'll have to give it a try when I'm not like running out the door. So, because I don't want it to like dry and have a like styling look to it. But maybe I'll just pass it on to someone who I know has like lovely curls that they want to style a little bit more. All right, we got another makeup item. I've never seen this. So it's the Playa to Palazzo palette, Beauty for Certain. I'm always looking at interesting punctuation because I am not a grammar person, honestly. As a former poet, I'm not a grammar person. You put periods, you put dashes wherever your little heart desires, but be consistent about it. So, beauty, period, for, period, certain. Da-da. Sounds like the Law and Order dun at the end. It says, why I love it. It's rare to find an eyeshadow palette without a single no-go shade, but the 5 options here are all supremely wearable. They satisfy even our most uber natural makeup loving editors. Oh, more periods here. It says, and the shimmery gold is great for bringing a little sexy sparkle to the eyes. Oh, I'm excited. These are always these hard plastic cases though that I never open well. I mean, I'm always afraid of things like going flying. Okay, it does have a mirror across the top that does have a protective layer. So sometimes I feel like we get our mirrored palettes and we're like, it's dirty. It's like, you have to pull a little film off. So I'm covering up the mirror so that you don't get blinded by the reflection, but those are the colors. It says, how you'll use it. Palettes are meant for getting creative, but we love to use the gold on the center of the lids, layered over a wash of one of the neutrals, and the darkest brown is great for lining. So that one over there. Where's the gold one? The one in the center. The one in the center looks to be the only one with actual shimmer to it. Otherwise, they're matte. Retail value, another $39. Pretty awesome. This is, I would consider this a full-size item as well. So we're at 4 full-size items. And we are at like $160, $70 now in value. All right, you guys, that's pretty awesome. Okay, let's see. Now what do we go into? We have another couple items to check out. This is, oh, you know what? We haven't seen this for a while. This is not a full size because this was like a really popular item in a lot of boxes. Like I got this in like from everything from a lot of boxes that I don't get anymore, honestly, from like I probably got it in a 180-degree box. I probably got it in a Bombay Cedar box. I probably got it in like maybe a Thera box, like all boxes that I don't open anymore. Here it is, but it's a great product. It's from Skin & Co. Truffle. It's their therapy toner. Witch hazel toners have made a comeback in recent years, and with it they've got a big time upgrade. Skin & Co.'s formula pairs the purifying, redness reducing superstar with a cucumber and antioxidant rosemary for a formula that helps keep skin calm and pores clear. How you'll use it: smooth a splash or two over clean skin and follow with your usual serum and or moisturizer and sunscreen. And so the retail value for a full-size bottle is usually $27 for 200 milliliters. We here got 75 milliliters. So you're looking at a value still of around like $12 there. So that's pretty good, and that's enough to like use. It's also kind of nice because I think it is travel size at 75 milliliters. I'm not sure. That is 2.5 fluid ounces. So I think that you could use that for your travel. Now, I didn't ever really use this because I'm a very few step skin regimen kind of girl. It's like cleanser, yes, and then moisturizer with SPF. Like honestly, if I use a serum, that's like a big day for me. If I use a toner, that's like a really big day for me. But I love that it said that it was redness reducing, because that is something that, as you know, the rosacea happened in the last 3-4 years. I gotta do whatever I can to keep myself from looking really, really red. Although it's like a natural blush, right? So I might give that a try. All right. And then finally we have so that was like a sample size, and that's a pretty hefty sample size. And then finally we have from Innisfree, we have the Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream or the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Cream. I'm guessing this is the green tea. Yes. So there's a little variation, little surprise in your box. Let me know if you got the Cherry Blossom. I'm super into, because I'm not a huge fan of like jelly or gel texture products. So for me, having a cream and also with hyaluronic in it, which I still don't fully understand it, but I know that it does, my skin likes it. So it says, it's easy to see why these are K-Beauty favorites. I didn't realize that Innisfree, like that sounds like an Irish brand to me, but I guess they're K-Beauty. It's easy to see why these are K-Beauty favorites. The lightweight formulas absorb like a dream, leaving skin soft and dewy. The bouncy jelly cream brightens with niacinamide, while the hyaluronic cream moisturizes with squalene. Squalene. It says you can't go wrong either way. Smooth a dime-sized dollop over skin each morning and or night. And again, it is a nice, you know, travel size here. So the Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream. So it's a jelly and a cream. But they did say it was bouncy. Says it is $28 for 50 milliliters. But these are little 15 milliliter samples. So you're looking at a value of like $7 in that one, a little bit more. And then this one, this is the higher valued item. Ooh, I lucked out. This is normally $30 for 50 milliliters. And again, this is 15. So, I mean, I could do the math for you. I know some of you like hate when I sit there on my phone and do the math, but I didn't do it for all the other products, so I have to do it for this one. But you'd think I would be a little bit better at figuring out that division these days, but you know, my brain doesn't work these days. So let's see if I can. I had to even think about it. So 30 divided by 50, whew, is 0.6, so 60 cents times 15, $9. Okay, I was close-ish. You guys, the value on this box was so good and really lovely products. And then we got some like flyers in the bottom. Let's see what we got. We got something from Juvo. Oh, it's some kind of like injectable. Juvo, the frown line treatment that beauty insiders love. And there's like a discount code. And then, oh, Stitch Fix, good old Stitch Fix, which they took my Style Pass away. So now I just occasionally do a Stitch Fix, but you know, and I don't do try-ons because of the style of my videos. So I don't do it as often as I used to. But most of you, when you all ask about like dresses and stuff or blouses, for the most part, I'm still rocking the same Stitch Fix things that I kept over the like 10 years that I had Stitch Fix like regularly. All right, so we got that lovely palette. I will say for me, the palette is a little on the light side. I know it's probably like maximum usability for other people, but like those really light shades there, like, oh, I'm gonna blind you. I forgot to hide it. Those really light shades for me, like they're just gonna look like highlighter, I think, on my eyelids. But the gold is nice, but for that reason, because I probably wouldn't use those two shades, I might pass it on to someone else. We'll see. I mean, how many palettes does a girl need? We can rationalize a lot more, but I don't know that a girl needs that many palettes. You guys, let's have a secret password while we're at it. So let's see. Let me just go through and see what makes it. Ooh, that's a good word. Crisp. Crisp. You know, nice crisp spring day. So when you come across a secret password on one of my videos, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form linked for you in the description box below. Please don't put it into the comments because then I have to delete it because it's not a secret anymore. The whole idea is to encourage you all to watch the videos in their entirety and to keep your ears open. So today's secret password again is crisp. Now to enter, you have to use the form that I will link for you in the description box below. You have to be 18 years or older, you have to have a US or Canadian mailing address, and you do have to be subscribed to my channel, which I verify with you via email. About 5 days into the following month, so this is April right now, about 5 days into May. I might do it actually a little bit earlier for May because I'm going to be traveling. I want to make sure all of the giveaway boxes go out before I am traveling. So I would say stay on top of it this month, but probably around May 3rd, I will be doing the drawing for the April giveaway. And basically, I just use a random number picker to select a few winners, and then I send out a mystery box with all kinds of goodies from the different boxes that I open here on the channel. It is in no way affiliated with YouTube or any of the boxes that I open on the channel. It's just my way of saying thank you for being grateful for this community that we have built together. So now you have the secret password for today, and I have a wonderful box full of things. I am just so excited. I feel like the box for me was absolutely worth it because I got to choose a color, and even though I really didn't know what I was going to get, I thought it was going to be a lot more sheer. It was a great color. I'm super excited to try it out. You guys let me know what you thought about this Allure Beauty Box for the month of April, what your favorite item was, what you would be most excited to try, and don't forget to enter to win a secret mystery box with a secret password. All right, I'll see you soon in my next unboxing. And forgive me in advance if there's a little lapse in videos for a couple of days.